Olivia, do you have another family gathering this weekend?
A family gathering? You mean with my in-laws? I don't have anything planned, but why?
I got a call yesterday from Mr. Johnson to make a reservation, so I figured you'd be coming along too.
Oh, really? I haven't heard anything about it yet.
Whenever Mr. Johnson comes to Nocturne, you're usually with him. Maybe they just forgot to tell you.
Maybe.
If you're coming, I'll let the staff know.
Okay, I'll check with my mother-in-law. I'll reach out as soon as I know.
Got it. Let me know once you find out.
I appreciate it, Dad. Not just for me, but for giving discounts to my in-laws and being so considerate. It really means a lot.
Olivia, you're my precious daughter. Your family is like my own, so you don't need to thank me. Besides, as long as you're happy, that's all that matters to me.
Thank you, Dad, but really, it's such a big help. Oh, by the way, Elena mentioned recently how much she's been enjoying Nocturne. She seemed really happy about it. Looks like she loves the place.
I mean, she used to come pretty often, but I don't think it's been that frequent lately. Unless you're with her, she doesn't come that much.
Really? She seems to visit fairly often. And isn't Nocturne a pretty upscale restaurant? Honestly, sometimes I worry she might be overextending herself, especially since her husband is just a regular office worker.
Well, knowing her, she probably likes flashy things. Coming to our restaurant might be a status symbol for her. We actually get a lot of customers like that.
You think so too? I was kind of getting that vibe. Maybe she just wants to show off.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but if it's pushing them too far, that's a bit concerning. Well, everyone has different values, so it might not be our place to judge.
Yeah, you're right. She probably has her reasons. But like you said, I just hope she's not overdoing it.
By the way, Olivia, you and Jake still haven't officially done the marriage introductions or family meetup yet, right? Which means your in-laws don't know that Nocturne is my restaurant.
That's right. The last time when we were supposed to meet, you suddenly had to go on a business trip, so we had to postpone. Jake's mom only knows that you run a restaurant, but I haven't told her it's Nocturne.
I see. Well, this could be the perfect opportunity.
Yeah, I've been thinking it's about time I introduce you to them too. If we all meet at Nocturne, I could let them know you're the owner.
That sounds like a good plan. I'll make sure I have some free time during the perfect moment.
Wait, are you sure? Isn't that during your busy hours? You don't need to push yourself.
For you, Olivia, this is nothing. Besides, as your father, it's only natural for me to show your fiancé my restaurant. I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks, Dad. I'm looking forward to it too. Hey, Elena, do you have a moment? I wanted to check about the plans for this weekend.
What is it? I'm busy, so make it quick.
I heard from Jake that you've made a reservation at Nocturne for Saturday. Am I included in the plans? Did someone let me know? Sorry if I forgot.
Huh?
What?
How do you even know about that? I didn't invite you.
Oh, really? I thought I was part of the group. It's a family gathering, right?
Yes, but do you already consider yourself part of the family? You haven't even had the wedding yet.
That's true, but we've already registered our marriage. I think of both you and your husband as my family.
Family? Just because you're married, you're acting all high and mighty. So arrogant for someone so poor.
That's not my intention at all.
Well, if you want to come, go ahead. But someone as uncultured as you is embarrassing. Just stay in the background, okay? And it's fine if you only eat what's left over.
Why would you say something like that? Didn't we all go together recently?
That was supposed to be a family introduction. But your family didn't even show up, did they?
I'm sorry. My dad had an urgent matter he couldn't avoid. He had to swing by one of his other restaurants.
Yeah, I've heard that story already, but I don't care. Honestly, I don't think you even have a father, do you?
What? What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, maybe you've been lying this whole time, and your parents don't actually exist. That's why you can't introduce them, right? Or maybe they're just so poor you were too ashamed to invite them to such an upscale restaurant.
Elena, that's rude. I have no reason to lie about something like that. If you don't want me to go, I won't. Though that might make the bill a little higher for you.
Well, if Jake is coming, you might as well come too. Even if you're poor, it's better than raising suspicions among the relatives. Fine, you can come.
I see. Thank you. Oh, by the way, I think I'll finally be able to introduce my dad this time. What do you think?
Sure. Not that someone like that really exists.
Why do you insist on acting like I don't have a father?
You can't hide it. You reek of poverty, you know that? The cheap clothes, the same old bag, and those worn-out shoes. You're the perfect example of someone struggling with money. Even when you try to wear expensive-looking accessories, you can't cover it up. And honestly, Olivia, you don't seem like you're good with money. You probably don't have any savings, do you?
I've never considered myself poor, and I'm not struggling financially either. I just don't feel the need to focus on clothes and bags. Please don't impose your values on me.
Oh, is that how you justify ignoring reality? No matter how you spin it, your family doesn't seem well off. Even during that pre-wedding family introduction, your father didn't show up. Or is he just too poor for you to feel comfortable introducing him?
My dad couldn't make it because of work, that's all. And regardless of my family's financial situation, I support myself just fine with my own income now. Speaking of which, Elena, are you sure it's okay to frequent a high-end restaurant like Nocturne so often?
What? What are you trying to say?
Are you from a wealthy family by any chance? It's just that your lifestyle seems so different from your husband's, and I found it a little curious.
Looks like my classy vibe couldn't stay under wraps. Yep, I was totally born to be a socialite. My sense of style, my spending habits, they're on a whole different level compared to yours, you see. My husband's role is to work hard and bring in the money. My role is far more important, spending that money gracefully and with elegance. So yes, it's only natural that I'm a socialite. It's destiny, really. We live in completely different worlds, so don't get the wrong idea.
Sorry, I don't understand a word of what you're saying. Anyway, I'll be attending this weekend, so I'll look forward to it.
Just don't come looking all poor and shabby. You'll lower the value of the whole group, you know?
Got it. Elena, this isn't what we agreed on.
What? I'm about to enjoy a lovely dinner, so could you stop calling me incessantly?
What's going on? I was told there's no seat for me, and then I was told to wait in the restroom. What's going on?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Olivia. I really didn't expect you to come, so we didn't prepare a seat for you. My apologies.
What? What do you mean? I confirmed with you that I'd be coming, didn't I? When you told me not to come dressed poorly, I even bought a new branded dress just for this.
Well, this was originally a gathering for our relatives. You've only just married Jake, and you haven't even had the wedding yet. Let's be real. A fancy restaurant like this isn't really the right spot for someone with your budget. Are you trying to embarrass our family in front of everyone?
I can't believe this. I even asked Jake, and he just gave a vague smile and brushed it off. What am I supposed to do now? Am I supposed to just leave after coming all this way?
That's right. I guess you'll just have to leave. There's no seat for you after all. And maybe you can wait in the restroom until we're done. It's embarrassing enough to have someone like you here in such a prestigious restaurant. It's disrespectful to the other guests. So stay out of sight, will you?
This is too much. Saying something so cruel. I've had enough. I'm beyond disappointed in you and in Jake for not standing up for me.
Oh, really? So what are you going to do about it? I can't believe you think you fit in at a fancy restaurant like this. You wouldn't even appreciate the food. Your poor taste can't handle anything refined. So don't eat and don't even stay here. Get out of this restaurant, you beggar.
Just to let you know, this is my family's restaurant.
Huh? Don't lie, you loser. I never liked your face to begin with. Take this as a lesson and go home. Never show your face here again.
Okay, are you sure about that?
Of course. Don't ever come back, okay? I'm sick of seeing your cheap-looking face.
In that case, I'll make sure we never cross paths again. I'll no longer consider you family or a relative. Is that what you want?
Do whatever you want. Jake already has a backup option anyway.
Backup option? All right, I'll leave for now. Just so you know, this will also be the last time you'll ever be allowed in our restaurant. Enjoy your final meal here. Oh, and it'll be at full price.
Olivia, where are you right now?
I already went home.
Then come back immediately.
Huh? Why?
The owner just said something strange to me. They said if you're not here, the bill will be $40,000. I don't really understand. Do you know anything about this? What's going on here?
I think it means exactly what they said.
What? What do you mean? Why would it cost $40,000 if you're not here? It's never been that expensive before, and I don't get why your absence makes any difference. The bill shows an astonishing $40,000. And when I said it had to be a mistake, the owner said something odd. He told me, the meals were previously covered by the person who accompanied you. But now that my daughter isn't here, you'll need to pay the full amount yourself. Wait a minute. Daughter? No way.
Oh, you just figured it out now? The owner's been pretty clear about it from the start. I'm the daughter of the owner of Nocturne. That's why, up until now, the bill was reduced by what I covered and the discounts my dad gave. But this time, it's a large family gathering with more people, so of course, the full amount is going to be high.
Wait a second. Are you really the owner's daughter? As in, the daughter of this high-end restaurant? Then that means you're not poor at all.
I don't think I ever said I was poor, did I? I believe you were the one who jumped to conclusions. I did try to correct you, though.
But you never mentioned it outright, and I thought... I just assumed you were an orphan or something, and, well, I was being cautious.
Jake should have explained more clearly, but he probably stayed quiet because of your pressure and attitude. As usual, I suppose. My mother passed away 5 years ago. Since then, my father and I have worked hard together to get to where we are. But I never thought my marriage would end in failure like this.
Wait, failure? What do you mean? Look, I get it now, so can you just come back?
Why should I come back?
I can't pay $40,000. If having you there makes it cheaper, then just come back, okay? You wouldn't want to worsen things between us any further, right?
No, I think I'm good now.
What do you mean by good?
I'm not going back. I'm not paying for you, and I'm thinking about getting a divorce.
What? A divorce? What are you talking about? You just got married and registered your marriage. Divorce is embarrassing and I won't allow it.
Whether you allow it or not doesn't concern me. Now that I'm no longer attending the family gathering, I went home to pick up some of my things, and guess what? There was a young woman there.
What are you talking about?
I was surprised too, but it turns out Jake was cheating on me.
What?
I never expected her to show up right outside the house. She was looking for Jake's place and ended up here. We ran into each other. I didn't think I'd meet her either. During our conversation, she revealed that she and Jake had been seeing each other even before I got married to him. She didn't know he's married to me though, but apparently, she was aware he was two-timing. Now I understand just how awful a person Jake really is. I didn't want to think about divorce immediately after registering our marriage, but it seems I can't avoid it anymore.
Divorce? Over Jake's cheating? That has to be some kind of mistake.
Unfortunately, it's not. And as of now, I won't consider you family or a relative anymore. You also won't be eligible for any more discounts at Nocturne. In fact, my father has decided you're banned from entering the restaurant altogether. So go ahead and settle your bill, and don't ever go back there.
What? What are you talking about? Are you seriously expecting us to pay the full $40,000?
Of course. That's the amount for what you consumed, isn't it? Why would you think you can just leave without paying?
No chance we can cover that. Who's got that kind of cash just lying around? Even my husband is panicking. He's usually so calm and collected, but now his face is pale and he's trembling.
Your husband is really unfortunate, isn't he? Thanks to your spending habits, he's been struggling nonstop. He works hard from early morning until late at night, doing his best to provide for the family, and yet all his hard-earned money is taken by you. Designer bags, luxury spa treatments, useless jewelry. He works himself to the bone just to buy you what you want. Don't you think you should be a little more grateful?
Shut up! What would you know? I'm the queen of this household, so it's only natural. My husband's whole purpose is to make me happy. Earning money and buying me what I want is just what he's supposed to do.
The queen? Don't be ridiculous. Your husband isn't your personal ATM. He has a right to use his own money as he wishes and deserves some financial freedom. But all you do is live in luxury off his earnings while contributing nothing.
But my husband never complains.
He can't complain. You've trained him to tiptoe around you, unable to say a word. I'm sure Jake grew up the same way, constantly watching your mood. That's probably why he's so indecisive and unable to express his own opinions. It's also likely why he turned into someone who cheats and juggles relationships without thinking. But his life is no longer my concern.
What? How dare you talk about him like that? It's not his fault. It's all your fault.
No, I don't need to hear any more of your excuses. Jake's infidelity and your wasteful spending habits are no longer my problem. Well, excuse me now.
Wait, what about today's bill?
That's not my problem, old lady. Figure it out yourself.
What did you just say?
You eat, you pay for it yourself. Even poor people understand that much. Bye now, you shameless old hag.
Wow, that customer was a total nightmare, huh?
Dad, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Anyway, are you back home now?
Yeah, I'm home for now. I'll need to go back later to get my things though. Honestly, I don't want to deal with them anymore, so I'm thinking of hiring someone to handle it for me.
Do that. If you need help, I can step in for you.
Thanks, Dad. But I make enough on my own to handle it, so don't worry.
That's true. You're just like your mom, strong and dependable. You're independent and successful in your career, so there's really nothing for me to worry about. But as your father, I'll always want to be there to support you.
Thanks, Dad, I know. If I ever need help, I'll make sure to let you know. Oh, by the way, what happened to Mr. Johnson? Did they pay up?
Ah, In the end, he paid part of it with his card, and then they had to beg their relatives to pitch in bit by bit. His wife was furious and made a huge scene, though. But when I mentioned that I'd have to call the cops if they couldn't pay, she finally calmed down.
Has it escalated that much? That must have been rough. I'm really sorry.
Olivia, you don't have anything to apologize for. That family was just a mess. So what's next? What are you planning to do now?
It's disappointing since we just got married, but I think I'll have to go through with the divorce. I should have introduced him to you properly beforehand. But with Grandma's health declining, I rushed into it thinking I needed to get married and show her how happy I was. And now it's come to this. I'm so sorry.
Divorce isn't the end of the world. If this is the decision you've made, then it's the right one. I should have taken the time to properly assess that guy before the marriage, too. I was caught up with the preparations for the overseas expansion, and for that, I'm sorry. I should have made more time for you. That's on me.
You were abroad, Dad. It couldn't be helped. I never thought he'd go so far as to cheat on me, though.
Wait, what? Cheating? That punk actually had the nerve to pull something like that?
I wasn't planning to mention it, but it just slipped out. Still, I'm not bothered by it anymore. Honestly, I think it's better I found out sooner. Otherwise, I might have dragged out the divorce unnecessarily.
That's true. It's better to cut ties quickly with a guy like that. I have a lawyer friend who's excellent with divorces.
That'll be a big help. Thanks, Dad.
Olivia, please reconsider. Getting all emotional like this isn't a good idea.
What's all this about all of a sudden?
Are you seriously going through with a divorce?
Yes, the process is already underway.
Aren't you embarrassed? You just got married and now you're talking about divorce. The neighbors will gossip, you know. You should make up and move on.
This is because you want us to refund the $40,000 you paid, isn't it?
What? No, that's not what I'm saying, but, well, yes, I'd be happy if you returned it. We're family after all. We were both just upset that day and things got heated. In reality, it was something that didn't need to escalate into such a conflict. I admit throwing wine at you and kicking you out was wrong. I didn't know the restaurant was your family's place, so I misunderstood and acted terribly. I'm sorry for that, but charging us $40,000 was pretty cruel, wasn't it? Both my husband and I were humiliated, so let's just call it even, okay?
Even? I don't understand. Let me make this clear, as it seems there's been some misunderstanding. That bill reflected the actual cost of your dining, including the private room reservation and other fees. Neither my father nor I added anything extra out of spite. At a high-end restaurant, you kept ordering like you were at a cheap bar, ignoring everything we told you and continued eating and drinking without care. That's on you, isn't it?
Well, but it's always been cheaper before.
That's because my father, out of kindness, offered complimentary drinks when I was with you, which made it cheaper. On top of that, I was the one paying for it. I have a career at a major corporation and can afford to pay for myself. I was covering it because I thought it was for the family and didn't mind. But now, you're not family anymore. Don't misunderstand that.
Not family? You're saying that again. Why not just make up already?
There's no plan to make up, and the divorce has already been finalized.
What? Seriously? Divorcing over just one instance of cheating? How much humiliation are you planning to bring on yourself?
Well, according to the specialist I consulted, it wasn't just two timing. Jake had 2 other girlfriends. Apparently, he hinted at marriage to all of them and then picked me. He isn't remorseful and he'll probably keep doing this in the future. That's why I'm filing for alimony, not just for myself, but on behalf of the other women who didn't know he was married.
What? Alimony?
Looks like the $40,000 you paid at our restaurant might not be enough. Jake doesn't seem like the kind of guy with much savings, so good luck covering it, you and your husband.
That's impossible. Even for the $40,000, we maxed out the credit card and had to borrow from other relatives. Now we're scrambling to repay it. My husband, who's usually pretty chill, is totally fuming.
Well, of course. He should be angry. It's your fault after all. My divorce from Jake is due to his cheating and your influence. But your husband's debt? That's entirely on you. So isn't it up to you to resolve it yourselves? Relying on me would be a massive mistake.
Wait, Olivia, I'm sorry. I truly regret what I did, but $40,000 is too much. We're in serious trouble. Please refund it. I'll even tell Jake to straighten up and behave. Please, I'm begging you.
Seems like you've realized your mistakes a little too late. As for Jake, telling him to behave won't do any good. Anyway, good luck paying off that debt and maybe start looking for a job. You called me poor and looked down on me, but now it seems like you're the one in that position. Work hard to avoid staying there.
Olivia, have you settled into your new life?
Yeah, the new condo is great. It's spacious and being on a high floor, the view is amazing.
I'm glad to hear that. By the way, has the alimony situation been resolved?
Yes, it seems like Jake's father ended up taking on the debt to pay it all off. But they might have to sell their house, so it's been tough for them.
I see. Well, it's the price they pay for what their son did. They deserve to face some consequences.
Jake and Elena were awful, but I guess Jake's father was a bit unlucky in all of this.
Still, that's their family issue. It's not something you need to worry about.
You're right. It seems like Jake has finally reflected on what he did, and even Elena has, well, reflected in a way. With no other options, she's working now apparently. The three of them decided to work together to pay off the debt. I hope Jake's learned his lesson though.
That's no longer your concern. Don't waste any energy on it. You've been through enough already. Let it go.
Thanks, Dad. Oh, about the restaurant?
What's up?
I've decided I want to officially take over the restaurant.
You've finally made up your mind? But are you sure about this? What about your current job?
I want to share Nocturne's charm with more people as a manager. Of course, I can't contribute through cooking like you do, but with the plans for expanding overseas, it must be tough to handle everything on your own. I realized I want to support you, Dad.
I'm glad to hear that, but are you sure you're not pushing yourself? Building your own career was always your dream.
I've built my career already. Now my goal is to grow our family business with my own hands. And, well, I want to show my gratitude to you for everything you've done. It might sound dramatic to call it repaying you, but...
Got it. Having you join me is reassuring. I'm counting on you from now on.
Yeah, let's work together and make it amazing. I resigned from the trading company where I worked and began working at my father's restaurant. Dad immediately entrusted me with managing the restaurant, and the experience I gained during my corporate career proved invaluable. Thanks to that, we achieved the long-held goal of expanding overseas. Nocturne even became famous enough to be featured on TV, which brought my dad so much joy. As for Jake and his family, they ended up selling their house and now live in a small apartment, scraping by as a family of three. Elena, who once proudly called herself a socialite, had to part with her beloved bags and jewelry to pay off the debt. Without the means for makeup or fashion, she has apparently become a frail, shabby-looking old woman. I doubt Jake's family will ever set foot in our restaurant again.
Hey, Ava. Do you have a minute? It's about the food at the wedding. My parents want the highest grade of food.
Your parents seem to be foodies. I understand their desire to have a delicious meal. But if we order the highest grade course, the price will go up by about $40 per person. Isn't that too much for our budget?
You know what? My parents and I want to make all of our guests happy. And yet, don't just say we don't have enough budget.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm sure the guests will be happy even if the food is not the highest grade. The wedding place has a reputation for delicious food. I don't think we have to go out of our way to get the higher rank.
Are you still talking about money? Well, your family is poor.
Poor? That's not true. Both my parents are still working.
My parents said they would pay for whatever it goes over the budget, so we can do whatever we want.
My parents would feel bad if they did that.
Because you and your parents are so stingy. It's no wonder.
You don't have to talk like that.
Hey, Ava, do you have a minute?
Sure, I was just eating dinner. What's up?
I'm discussing the groom's side of the guests with my parents. We're going to have about 20 more guests than we had planned. Can you please invite 20 less people on the bride's side?
20? I don't want to reduce the number of people from my office and my friends from school. I'll have to ask my parents to reduce the number of their acquaintances.
Please do.
But with 20 people, I don't think I can invite anyone other than relatives. Both of my parents are still working. They said they wanted to invite a few people from their workplace. Can you at least reduce the number of guests by 7 or 8? I think I can do 12 people in all.
Why?
Because we have some people we plan to invite.
Why do you care about them?
What?
The groom's side is more important than the bride's side, no matter what you think. We don't need people from your parents' workplace. We don't even know them.
Then what about people from your parents' workplace?
My parents are popular even by the younger staff. So of course, we're going to invite them. They're not like our parents.
What do you mean by that? What difference does it make?
It means we can't adjust the number of people because of your parents.
What? That's a terrible thing to say. Don't you think you're being unreasonable?
Isn't it obvious? My parents are saying they're willing to pay more for the wedding. So don't you think they should be the one to invite more people than yours?
You're being too arrogant. You changed the food to the highest grade and changed the flowers and gifts without consulting me. You and our parents change everything, right? And you did it without consulting me or my parents.
Isn't that natural? I'm the man who's going to be the head of the family. If I just do whatever you say, I won't be able to save my reputation.
I don't think it's about your reputation. We're going to be husband and wife. I think we should discuss it with both families.
What do you mean, both families? Your family is poorer than my family. The lower-ranked ones should just be quiet and do as we say. That's what my father used to say. If you're poor, then you just stay poor and shut up and do as you're told. If you interfere too much, it will become a big problem.
I can't believe what you're saying. My parents aren't meddling. I'm just referring to the fact that you have changed everything without consulting us. And you're the one who's changing things all on your own, right?
Huh? You're going to be my wife, right?
Yeah?
If you're going to be my wife, you'll have to follow my orders.
Huh?
You're always nagging on the decisions I've made, aren't you? Can't you just say yes? When you come to be my wife, I'm the one you have to take care of the most. Then my parents, then yours. That's why you shouldn't go against my decisions.
Why do you rank them so high? I don't understand.
Because you won't shut up and listen to me. And now your parents are interfering too, right? You don't know enough about being a wife.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, what I say is absolute. You'll have to follow my decision. Remember that.
Hey, Henry? The time of the wedding can't be changed now, right?
I've never heard of changing it the day before. Why?
Well, my father hasn't been feeling well since this morning. He says he's dizzy and lightheaded.
He didn't drink too much or something, did he?
No. He never drinks at home.
Oh, I got it.
What?
He doesn't love you enough.
What do you mean?
He's sick because his beloved daughter's wedding is tomorrow. He doesn't care about our marriage. That's why he's feeling dizzy.
Our marriage has nothing to do with his condition. What if my father is seriously ill or something?
I don't care about your father. If you're worried, take him to the doctor now. There's a clinic nearby, right?
That's what I'm suggesting. He says he won't see a doctor until after the wedding. He says he has to make sure everything is okay.
Well, then it sounds like there's no problem, is there? We are going to have a wedding as planned, just like your father wished.
But I'm worried. Can't we move the time so he can get some rest?
What are you talking about? We're not the only ones involved in the wedding, okay? A lot of people are involved, including the wedding staff, family members, and guests. How can we change the time because of your father's dizziness?
You're such a cold person. Don't you get worried when your parents are sick in bed?
I'm telling you to use common sense. Can you change many people's schedule for one person? Ava, calm down a little.
Henry.
Besides, I told you, if you're going to marry into our family, I'm the first priority. Then our parents, and your parents are the lowest priority. Changing the time of the wedding for your father's sake is outrageous. And at this hour, the day before?
Of course I'll be the one calling people, okay? I'm going to call each and everyone who's coming to the wedding.
You're stubborn. There's no way things are going to go as you wish. I've got to get ready for tomorrow, so I'm going to end this conversation now.
Okay. Henry, are you at the venue yet?
We're on our way. We'll be there in a few more minutes.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but on the way to the venue, my father was in a car accident. I just got the call and he's unconscious.
What?
He should have come with me. He said he still felt dizzy this morning, so I guess that's why he had the accident. I'm going to the hospital now, so can we cancel the wedding?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I explained the situation to the staff at the ceremony. The staff told me that if he was unconscious, I should go to him right away. I don't know how my father is, so I'll go to the hospital right now.
Wait a minute. You've got to be kidding me. Have you left the hall yet?
I just left. It's good that I got out before I got dressed. I was still in my clothes, so I could leave the venue right away.
You think you can do that? What are you doing? Our wedding is more important than your father.
What? My father is unconscious. He might be in a serious condition. I'll regret it for the rest of my life if something happens to him.
All the relatives are here, so come back quickly. There will be a lot of guests at the reception. If you think about the guests, the reception is more important, right?
Why should I prioritize the wedding when my father is unconscious and in danger? Why should I put your relatives first? My father is more important than the wedding.
What are you talking about? Don't be so selfish.
You're the one who's being selfish. My father is unconscious. I may never see him again. How can you put the wedding reception first when... You know what? This is enough. There will be no wedding with you. Let's call off the marriage.
Huh? What are you talking about? Calm down a little. What's the point of calling off the wedding? We've been preparing for months, remember?
I really want to call off the marriage. If I marry someone like you, there will be a lot of unhappiness ahead. You're going to hell.
What? Just calm down. You're going to ruin the wedding and the reception. There are a lot of bigwigs coming today.
I'm canceling the wedding and reception. What's with all the big wigs? How dare you say such a thing?
What the hell?
I know something.
Know what?
You're having an affair with a girl in accounting at work, aren't you?
What are you suddenly saying? Are you crazy?
Actually, I started getting threatening emails a few days ago.
Threatening emails?
Yes, they were all about you.
What?
Don't get married to Henry. If you don't stop, I'll come and mess up the wedding. I'm Sarah, the accountant. I'm supposed to get married to Henry. I was getting these messages every day. I stopped opening it halfway through because it was getting annoying.
I don't know about that.
Oh, you have a lot of bigwigs coming over today, don't you? We can check it out, right?
Idiot. Don't do that. It's disgraceful.
It's not disgraceful. What kind of plan is it to cheat on me before we're married? Can you tell her that I'll talk to her later?
Don't do anything selfish. If you do it, I won't forgive you.
That's what I'm trying to say. The marriage is called off and you're just a stranger to me now. Let me tell you something. I'll charge you plenty of alimony.
What do you mean alimony? You're the one who ruined the wedding and reception. I'm not going to let you get away with it. I'm the one who's going to charge you for the wedding and the fees.
I'm going to have to go through a lawyer later, but first and foremost, I'm worried about my father. So I'm going to do it later. I'll be in touch, so wait for it.
Hi, Ava. I'm sorry about the other day. The wedding and reception were suddenly canceled, and I was panicking too. I know I was harsh with you. I'm sorry. So, how's your dad doing?
I'm not sure yet, but he's stable now. I guess the rest depends on his own vitality. I'm sure he'll do his best to get his strength back.
Well, that's good to hear. Don't worry about the ceremony. It's not canceled. It's been postponed. We can hold the wedding again after your father gets better.
What are you talking about?
What?
I said I'm calling off the wedding, didn't I?
What? Did you say that? I was too upset to remember. And I'm not going to call off my marriage.
Huh? You're trying to avoid paying damages to the wedding hall, aren't you?
What are you talking about? I'm serious.
I've talked to the staff at the wedding hall too, since it's true that I caused them trouble.
I see.
And I heard something. Right after that, the woman with whom you had an affair came barging in, didn't she?
What?
And then she took a pair of scissors and ripped up the wedding dress I was supposed to wear. She also knocked over the entire table set. It looks like she broke most of the glassware. Even the staff was surprised.
You know that much?
The staff is going to charge you for the damages for messing up the reception hall and for ruining the dress. Maybe you and she can split the charge. I'm sure the two of you could discuss about it.
Oh no, I had nothing to do with that. She did that on her own. More importantly, I'm marrying you. Let's wait for your father's recovery and discuss the date of the wedding.
That's not going to happen.
Huh?
I'm fed up with your arrogant attitude. I don't know if you want to pretend to be a husband or what. You are the most priority? You've got to be kidding me. I don't want a self-centered man who doesn't have a shred of kindness in his heart.
Don't say that. I'm sure I've had my moments of arrogance, but that was just me trying to show off my manliness to you.
Manliness? If you think looking down on people is manliness, I despise you. You even cheated on me. Anyway, I'm not going to marry you.
Don't say that. I love you, Ava. I'm sorry your father had an accident just when we were about to get married. I'll wait as long as you want me to.
You just don't want to pay for the damages and alimony, and don't want the world to find out that you've been cheating on me.
What are you talking about? No, I'm not.
You always put yourself first. If you're going to marry me, it should only be a means to protect yourself. I would never do anything to bring misfortune to myself. Too bad.
That's not true. I love you with all my heart. That's why I'm willing to take the time to marry you. You can declare it to all the guests.
Stop it! You're making me nauseous. Most of all, I can't forgive you for disrespecting my father. I can't forgive you for taking my father's life so lightly. You know that maybe he would have lost his life?
I know. I am truly sorry.
And yet you told me that your wedding and reception were more important than my father. I would never marry someone like that. Don't be ridiculous. I'm going to give you the maximum punishment and say goodbye.
Maximum punishment?
I told you, in addition to damages, I'm going to charge alimony. In the last 2 days, my lawyer made the woman you had an affair with tell me everything. You've been together for a year now. Isn't that when you started dating?
No, it wasn't. What is she talking about?
Whenever I couldn't see you because you had to work late, it seemed like you were always seeing her. She submitted a lot of photos as evidence. I'm so grateful. I didn't even have to ask for them. Some of them were taken in bed. I have all of her statements on tape, so I can charge her the maximum amount of compensation.
Oh no.
I wonder if this woman has a little trouble understanding. She even went into a lot of detail even though she's going to be charged herself. Well, as far as I'm concerned, I'm just grateful.
Wait a minute. I really want to marry you. We got engaged, and if nothing happened, we would have gotten married that day. Isn't that right?
I'm telling you, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to marry a selfish person like you. My father's life is far, far more important to me than yours. I'm sure I'll be busy taking care of him for some time to come. Don't contact me anymore.
Don't be so cold. I'll do whatever you want me to.
I'm sure you'll have to go through a lawyer from here on out. I hope you'll do as you're told and proceed with the procedure.
Ava, wait. Think again. We loved each other, remember?
Enough! I'm going to turn off my phone now because I'm at the hospital. And I'm going to block your account. Well, goodbye.
Ava, don't say that. Please reconsider. I'm sorry for everything I've done. I'm sorry.
After that, I filed a claim for alimony against Henry and the woman he cheated on me with through my lawyer. Because there was a lot of evidence that the cheating partner submitted on her own, Henry couldn't even make any excuses, so they both paid me in one lump sum. On top of that, Henry was also charged cancellation fee and damages from the wedding venue. He had to borrow a lot of money to pay it all back. Security cameras were installed at the wedding venue, and we were able to see the cheating partner tearing the dress to shreds, and the scene of Henry and the cheating partner struggling with each other. For some reason, his affair became rumors in the company. He is now working alone with everyone looking at him coldly. The partner who had an affair with him could no longer stand the cold stares from those around her and left the company. I don't know what happened to them after that. I heard that Henry was working part-time at night because he couldn't keep up with the repayments from his company's income alone. He deserves it. It's none of my business anymore. I decided to buy an apartment with the alimony they paid me. I am relieved that my father has regained his health and is now doing well in his rehabilitation. From now on, I would like to make a fresh start and devote myself to my work. I will leave romance behind for a while.
Hey, Tom.
What's up? You at work right now, right?
Yes, but I'm on my lunch break. Are you at home now?
Yeah, I'm at home.
Your mother gave me a hard time again this morning.
Huh?
She told me to do the housework because she didn't like the way I did. She also told me to make lunch for her, use a high-grade detergent for laundry, come home early once in a while and cook dinner, clean the bathroom before I go to work, go grocery shopping every day, and keep the refrigerator well stocked, and on and on. She was hysterical all morning.
She must be under a lot of stress.
What are you talking about? I'm going to be neurotic if she starts hysterical like that in the morning. No matter how I think about it, it just seems like she's harassing me, don't you think?
Don't be ridiculous.
It was her wish to live with us, remember? Just because she has been feeling lonely since her husband passed away, there's no reason to get hysterical like that.
She's just lonely and sad, so just be nice to her.
Even if I wanted to be nice to her, I wouldn't feel like it if she keeps harassing me every day.
Then why don't you just let her say whatever she wants?
How am I supposed to do that when she keeps going on and on? Besides, why are you at home anyway?
Why? It's my apartment, and this is where I live, you know?
That's not what I'm talking about. You quit your job 5 months ago without consulting me.
We're done talking about that.
It's not over. You still haven't found a new job. What the hell are you doing?
I'm looking for a job. I just haven't found the right job for me. I'm waiting for a chance to get a perfect job for me.
What? We have your mother to take care of, which means we have to pay for her food. And on top of that, she's asking me for an allowance. We need the money now more than ever.
I understand. I'm looking for a job, so stop nagging about it. I'm going to have a nervous breakdown if you keep bringing it up.
How dare you keep pushing me to do all these things? Since you're at home anyway, why don't you do what she says?
Huh?
At least do the housework and take care of your mother.
Why do I have to do that?
Well, let me ask you, are you willing to work?
Of course I am. I'm going to get a job this time and make things easier for you. So can you give me an allowance?
Huh? Are you still saying that again at this point?
Even though I'm unemployed, I still need some money.
You've been hanging around at home all this time. What are you going to spend it on? Tell me.
Well, there's a lot of things.
It's just horse races and some beer, right? Why don't you get serious about finding a job when you have time to play around? I just told you that we need money.
Oh, you're so persistent.
Persistent? I work hard and do all the housework for you and your mother. Can't you at least show a little gratitude? What do you and your mother think of me?
Okay, that's enough. Hey, Emma, you're coming home early today, right?
I can't say until I go to work. It depends on the work situation.
Depends on the work situation? You don't do much work, so don't talk so big about it. Tom and I don't even have a regular dinner time because you come home at different times. For the sake of my health, I need you to make it on time, okay?
That's why I keep the fridge stocked with so much food. You asked me to do that, right?
Huh? I'm fine with it, but don't you feel sorry for Tom if he gets hungry?
But he is unemployed right now. I think he can at least cook dinner by himself, so you don't have to worry so much.
Huh? Are you going to neglect your husband and prioritize work? I really can't believe it.
But I have to work since he is unemployed. Please understand that I'm not working this hard because I want to.
Then what? Are you saying that Tom is the bad guy here?
It's not like that, but as you can imagine, being unemployed for 5 months would affect our finances. There is a limit to what 3 adults can do with only one source of income.
You make it sound like it's our fault. You're being so rude to us. Why did Tom marry someone like you? Emma, are you home yet?
I'm still at work. I think I'm almost done.
Huh? Then it'll be at least an hour before you get home.
I guess so. But if I don't get this done, I'll have to work late tomorrow.
Mom's pissed that there's no dinner.
What?
She says you always put work first.
What's that? Who do you think I work so hard for? I work so hard, and then I come home and do all the housework. I'm told to do one thing after another, and if I'm even a little late, I'm yelled at every day. Tom, I told you the other day you're unemployed, so help me with something.
Huh? I'm a man, so I don't have to do anything at home.
You're unemployed, right? How can you say that when you haven't even had a job for 5 months? I'm the only one who's having a hard time. That's why I lost 10 pounds. Do you know how hard I have to work every day?
Yes, I get it. Don't need any more of your nagging.
Excuse me?
Forget about dinner. Mom said she'd buy me some Chinese, so I'm going to go eat something delicious. It's much better than your cooking.
Huh?
Emma, I heard you're sarcastic to Tom every day, that you keep telling him to get a job soon or something.
Of course I'm telling him to get a job. It's already been 5 months since he's been unemployed.
You want him to help with the housework, cook dinner, or do something to help you out. He doesn't stay home because he wants to, you know. He's waiting to find a job he's happy with. Why can't you understand that?
If we have enough savings, I would wait too. But if he just slacks around while we're having financial difficulty, I have to tell him to get a job as soon as possible.
It's a tragedy that my son is married to such a horrible woman. I should give him some advice already.
About what?
Get rid of such a trashy wife.
Huh? Trashy wife? How could you say that?
What's with that cocky way of talking? That's not how you're supposed to talk to your mother-in-law. You need to watch your mouth. Or is this how it is with all women who are preoccupied with their work? Bragging about how hard you're working, but don't care about your family. Why can't you be more supportive?
Don't care about my family? Aren't you talking about your son?
What?
No matter how much I tell him, he doesn't listen. No matter how hard a time I'm having, he says it's none of his business. He is exactly the kind of husband who doesn't care about his wife.
You are very cocky today. Are you trying to challenge me or Tom? I didn't think you were such a cocky woman. I feel more and more sorry for him.
Oh my goodness.
In the first place, I'm the most important person in this house. Tom is next, and you're the lowest. If you don't shut up and do what I say, I'll have you divorce Tom. Please keep that in mind.
Fine, then I will divorce him. I don't care about a scum mother and son like you anymore.
What? Did you lose your mind when you heard the word divorce? I'll really get you a divorce, you know.
Sure, go ahead. Make my day. People work hard for their wages and then they do whatever they want with it. I'm the only one who has to take care of the housework, and you two are just playing around every day. This is ridiculous.
Wait, Emma.
I don't want a scum like you or Tom. I'm divorcing him.
Emma, do you even know what you're talking about?
Of course I do. I feel very clear now.
What?
In the first place, do you guys understand the situation here? Tom is unemployed and has 0 income, and you're only receiving a pension. And yet, you don't pay for any living expenses at home. Whose money do you think you are living on every month?
Isn't it from Tom's savings?
Huh? There's no way he has any savings. If he has any, he pours it into horse racing. He is always broke.
Is he really?
And yet, you call me a big shot? I'm not acting like a big shot. It's because if I don't work, We won't be able to live. I'm asked to do crazy shopping. I'm exhausted every day from all the work I do. And I don't know where he gets the money, but he eats out with you from time to time.
How did you know about that?
Your stupid son is voluntarily telling me everything. He sometimes says he's going out to eat something delicious with you.
He does?
Why am I working so hard every day? Is it worth doing it, even if it means losing 10 pounds of weight? Let me tell you something. We have been able to live a normal life without having to worry about money, only because I'm working. Do you understand what I'm saying?
What's wrong with you all of a sudden? Why are you saying all this?
If you think I'm going to stay quiet forever, you're mistaken. I'm a human being too. I have my limits.
What limits?
In the first place, it was you who asked us to let you live with us in this house, wasn't it? You said you would be lonely to live alone since your husband passed away. I told you that since we live in the same neighborhood, we could just go back and forth to each other's houses. But you insisted on moving in with us.
Oh, did I?
When I was thinking about it, you said you would take care of everything at home in exchange for moving in with us. You said you would do all the house chores and not worry about any of it. I made a mistake in believing those words.
That's a terrible thing to say. I'm your mother-in-law, so you're supposed to take care of me, right?
That's not what we agreed on, is it? When I said that it would be difficult to just live together as long as we're both working, you offered your own conditions, remember? I won't let you say you've forgotten. Besides, I'm disappointed in your son as well.
What?
He quit his job on his own without even consulting me. I can't believe that he has been unemployed for 5 months. As far as I can tell, he has no intention of working.
I don't think so. He is just waiting to find a job that suits him. Isn't that what he said the other day?
Even though we're struggling to make ends meet? Even though I'm working so hard? Even though I'm paying for all the living expenses? No matter how many times I tell him, he wouldn't listen to me. I'm really disgusted.
Aren't you a little harsh on him?
Whatever. I'll gladly divorce him. And then I'll be a stranger to both of you. It's my lunch break now, so I have some time now. I'm going to the city office right now to get the divorce papers.
Wait a minute, Emma! Emma, about earlier. I think I went a little overboard. I haven't told Tom about the divorce yet. Can you pretend it never happened?
No, it's fine as it is.
What?
I told you. I feel so good right now. I can finally get away from you guys.
That's terrible, Emma.
I'll have Tom fill out the divorce papers tonight, and I'll submit them to the city office tomorrow. So you guys need to pack up your stuff and leave the house tomorrow.
What? Why do we have to leave? Tom bought this apartment, didn't he? You should be the one to leave.
Please stop joking. Didn't you hear anything from him?
Huh?
I bought that apartment when I was single. Of course it's in my name too. That's why you and Tom are leaving.
Your apartment?
Yes.
But if you're divorcing, there's something called property division, right? You should sell the apartment and get some cash, and Tom should get half of it.
Don't you know anything about property division?
What?
Property division is applied to the property and assets we built together after marriage. The apartment was purchased by me before we got married, and our joint savings after marriage is almost zero, since he has put it all into horse racing.
Huh?
Therefore, please be aware that there will be no property division.
Wait a minute. Then where are we supposed to go?
Why don't you just go back to your house and live together?
There isn't any...
Huh?
I don't have that house anymore.
Why not?
Tom told me to sell it and save the money for our future.
So, you have some savings from the house, right?
Since he arranged everything, I thought it was you who was watching the money.
I've never heard of or seen that money before. I've never even heard about selling your house.
Then where's the money?
It's probably gone to his horse racing. But you must have benefited from it a little too, didn't you?
Sometimes he gives me a little money.
Oh, so you were fooled by that little allowance, weren't you? In the first place, how could he afford to give you an allowance when he doesn't even have a job? It's not that hard to figure out.
Oh no. Emma, please, don't kick us out. If you want to divorce Tom, that's fine. But please let us keep living here.
Huh? I don't understand. I have no intention of living with a scum like you and your son. Please leave by the end of tomorrow. I'm not going to have you guys in my apartment ever.
Don't be so cold. Life without you will be lonely again. So please continue your life with me.
No. That's not going to happen when we're going to be strangers. There's just no way. I don't want to see you guys anymore. Please get out of my apartment tomorrow.
Emma, don't abandon us.
If I see you or Tom tomorrow when I get home from work, I will call the police right away. So please be gone by tomorrow.
That's not going to happen. We have lived together as a family. Let's continue to live together and help each other.
Don't play with me, you scumbags. After that, they left the apartment together. Tom was surprised that his mother and I had discussed divorce on our own, but he couldn't say anything back. I don't trust people who can't take action and can't speak for themselves. They rented an old wooden apartment in the outskirts of town, using 1 month's worth of his mother's pension. Tom then started looking for a job in a hurry, but he couldn't get a job, perhaps because they were suspicious of his 5-month blank period. I heard that he now has no choice but to start working part-time as a manual laborer to earn money for living expenses. He works day and night and is exhausted every day. His mother has also started working part-time. Tom can't go to his favorite horse race, and his mother is stressed out because she can't do her own shopping. I am enjoying living alone in my own apartment. I realize that it is such a spacious property. I'm going to work hard for a while to save up my savings that were used up by them.
Hey Cameron, let's go on a date like we used to before we got married. I feel like we don't spend much time together these days.
Go on a date? But I've been busy lately. I've been working a lot.
I know, but I want to spend time with you at least on weekends. I want to be with you once in a while, and I want to make the most of our time together.
This weekend is tough. I have to help my mom.
Do you have to help her so often? I'm sure you don't have to go there this much.
Of course I do. She's lonely and alone. I should be there for her.
But I want to spend time with you too. We used to date every week before we got married. Let's go see a movie sometime. It's been a while since we've had a chance to go out together.
Well, let me think about it. I'm really tired these days and I'm worried about my mom.
Are you sure we can't at least go to a movie? I trust you, Cameron, but I wish you'd make time for us once in a while. I miss you. I want you to think about us sometimes.
Okay. But I can't make it this weekend, so I'll think about it next week. Zoe, I have sad news.
What?
Well, I was really looking forward to it, but I'm not going to be able to make our date on Saturday.
What? Oh my! I was so excited, I even bought new clothes. What happened?
I have to go back to my mom's house this weekend.
What? You're going over there again?
My mom called me. She asked me to help her with your yard. Also, she needs to clean out the garage. She said the yard is a mess and weeds are growing. On top of that, she just bought some new furniture and I need to help her move it in. Her friends are coming to visit, so I have to help clean up the whole house.
You don't have to do that much. Why don't you leave it to a handyman or a contractor?
Don't be so cold. I'm sure Mom misses me since my dad passed away. I should be there for her as much as possible.
I understand that. But can you just leave your wife alone? You've canceled on me 7 times already. Can you think a little more of me too?
I'm really sorry. I'll make it up to you next time. I'm going to be late for work again, so you don't have to stay up until I come home, and you can go to bed first. I've got a lot of projects piling up lately, and I've been working a lot of overtime. I've got a client presentation coming up, so I've been slaving away every day preparing for it. And my boss has to go on a business trip suddenly. I'm supposed to take over the work for him as well, so I'm sure I'll be home late. I'm sorry for all of this, but I'll make it up to you someday. I promise.
Okay, it's work, so I understand. Zoe, can you do me a favor? Can you teach me how to use a computer again when you have time? Actually, I've been using the computer more and more lately, but I'm having a hard time understanding how to use it. In particular, I'm having trouble sending and receiving emails and doing research on the internet. I've always asked Cameron to help me, but I'd like to be able to do it by myself. Besides, I'd like to move forward with the other thing too. I can teach you on Saturday. Cameron said he is going to break his promise to me and going to help you. What? This time he's going to help you clean and tidy up your yard and the house. He's talking nonsense again. I didn't ask for any of that. I wish he'd stop using me as a reason for canceling a promise with you. I know, right? It's already obvious to me that he's lying. I'm sure he's having an affair. Hey Zoe, I have a question. When in the world are you going to divorce him? To be honest, it's hard for me to pretend that I don't know about his affair. I can't believe that my son, who used to be so faithful, has changed so much. But what hurts me even more is seeing you getting hurt. Oh, I'm not going to let him get away with it. Of course I'm going to divorce him, but only after I see that you get a new job. What? With your husband's inheritance and pension, you could live modestly. It's cool that you want to learn something new and work at that age. I want to support you, Stella. I will teach you how to use a computer. I will do my best so you can get an office job by the end of the year. Thank you so much for helping me. My husband was old-fashioned and didn't allow me to work, but I've always wanted to work. I'm the one who wants thank you. I really appreciate you. I'm so grateful for your call, which made me realize that Cameron had been lying to me. If you had not spoken to me then, I might still have been deceived by his lies. I'm glad I took the plunge then and asked you to teach me about computers. I'm happy to help you with anything you need to know about computers. I'm the head of the company's system administration department. I'm a pretty knowledgeable person. I really can rely on you. You know, I've always had a great respect for you, Zoe. I've always admired the way you work so hard on the computer. I've always wanted to work like you. Thank you for saying that. I admire you too for willing to get a job. I can't believe Cameron betrayed such a kind and nice person. He is such a stupid son. I don't know where I raised him wrong. I'll do my best to learn the computer so you can get divorced soon. Sounds great. People can do their best when they have a goal. So can I ask you to come over to my house this weekend? Let's study Excel again. Will do. Oh yes, I'd like to do something for you to show my appreciation. I'll buy that cake you like. There's a new bakery that opened recently, and it has a very good reputation. Thank you very much.
Zoe, I'm really sorry. I'm going to have to stay at my mom's again today. She says she's sad sleeping alone. She's been sad about spending the night alone since my dad passed away. She's usually doing her best, but at night she gets lonely.
It sounds like she's still having a hard time. Please be there for her as much as you can.
Thank you. I'm glad you're such an understanding wife.
You're welcome. Besides, I'm having fun over here. You don't have to worry about me at all.
What? What are you doing there?
I just had friends over for a visit. Oh, I know. If you are staying at Stella's house, can my friends stay here overnight? It's been a while since we've had a drink.
Yeah, I don't mind. I think I'll stay at my mom's until the evening tomorrow. Have a good time with your friends.
Okay.
I wanted to spend some time with you too, but I am worried about my mom. Mom's calling me, so I should get going. If you could let your friends know that I can't make it, that would be great. I'm sure you'll have a great time, so enjoy yourselves.
Cameron says he's staying there overnight. I don't know, he's always like this. So, I'm free tonight, so why don't you stay over at my place? Wouldn't it be fun to have a girls' night and chat?
It sounds like a lot of fun. You made such fun plans. It's like being a teenager again. I haven't had a girls' night out in years.
Great! You can turn your car and come back. I'll lend you pajamas and everything.
Thanks. I was feeling sad on the way home because I had such a great time earlier. I'm so glad I'm having a sleepover.
I'm so happy too. Actually, I've always wanted to have a sleepover with you.
That's very generous of you. I'm really thrilled, Zoe. I'm so happy to have you in my life. Well then, I'll bring you something too. I'll get you a drink on the way back there.
Then I'll order a pizza. Can I just order any pizza?
Oh dear, what a great idea. I haven't had junk food in decades because my husband didn't like it. The truth is, I love pizza and hamburgers.
If that's the case, leave it to me. I'll order all the pizzas I recommend.
You're going to order all the pizzas you recommend? I don't know if I can eat them all. What if I couldn't eat all of it?
Don't worry about it. You can leave it to me in that case too. I'm starving right now.
Geez, you're always so reliable and great. I'm so looking forward to spending time with you. Tonight is going to be a really nice night. What kind of drink shall I get? I'm so excited. Sorry, Zoe. I won't be home for a while from today. Oh, yeah? Stella's calling you again, right? Just for the weekend this time? Or 2 weeks? Maybe you'll be at her house for 2 months? No, I have no idea how long I'll be gone. Huh? I've got a big problem. Mom suddenly collapsed. She won't be home for a while. I know you're probably surprised at the suddenness of it, but she has a heart condition. So I have to rush to the hospital right away. I have to stay with her. Wow, sounds like a tough situation. Your reaction is too cold. You're acting like it's somebody else's problem. My mom just collapsed, you know? Normally, I think you'd be more concerned. She's family to you too, and I would have thought you'd be a little more worried. Sorry, your mother collapsed and she has a heart condition. It's a big deal and we should be worried about her. By the way, what caused her to collapse? What? I don't know. I guess her heart stopped a little or something. I see, her heart stopped. You know what? What? I think my heart is stopping too. Is it moving? Is it stopped? Which is it? I think I'm going to collapse too. Huh? Oh well, enough with the joke. I was just messing with you. Cameron, if you're going to lie, make it more believable. What did you say? You said my heart stopped a little and I collapsed. If one's heart stopped, that's the end of it. Wait a minute. What the hell is going on? Is this Mom? Hey, why is my mom on Zoe's phone? I'm with Zoe right now. I was just having dinner with her at my house. What? And then I get a text from you saying I've fallen ill. I couldn't help but laugh. No, that's crazy. Why are you and Zoe having dinner together? You guys weren't that close, were you? Actually, we're such good friends. We've even had a girls' night out before. Huh? And this isn't the first time we've had dinner at my house. We probably eat together 4 times a week now. You see each other more than half a week? I heard that you have been going home very late since the beginning of this year. Zoe said she was tired of having dinner just by herself every night.
so I invited her to come over to my place. Since then, she's been coming to my house 4 times a week, but you haven't noticed.
What's going on? When did you two become so close? Don't wives and mother-in-laws usually have some distance there?
Some are like that, and some are like us. Anyway, you should come back to my house right now and sign the divorce papers.
What? Divorce papers? Wait. I can't even keep up with this. Why are we suddenly talking about divorce?
Because she doesn't deserve someone like you. I know all about your lies and cheating, and Zoe and I are good friends. You are going to divorce Zoe. That's all you need to know.
I don't get it at all. I don't know what you're talking about. The lies, the cheating. How long has it been going on? How much do you know about it?
I'm telling you, I know all of it. Just come over here right now. I'm sure your cheating girlfriend is with you right now. Bring her over too. We're just about to finish dinner. Then we'll talk. Cameron, listen to what I'm going to tell you. I've filed the divorce papers. It won't be official until tomorrow, but it's done. So this is the end of our relationship.
What? You already did it?
I've been thinking how much you've hurt me, how much you've lied to me. I couldn't take it anymore. I think this is the best way for me. Well then, take care.
Well, wait. When in the world did you know about my affair? Since when have you been preparing for a divorce?
Well, I just explained it to you. I've known about your affair for a year.
Really?
But it wasn't until this year that I became convinced of the affair. Stella contacted me and asked me to teach her how to use her computer. We started communicating from there, and I realized you were lying.
Then you and Mom have been aware of my lies all along? And yet you pretended you didn't know? How long have you been doing this? How long have you been laughing at me and making fun of me? I can't believe that you guys were working together to betray me. I'm shocked that it was all a lie.
Huh? You're the worst, aren't you? Don't play the victim. You really are a jerk.
You're the one who's jerk here.
I trusted you. I believed you were a kind man who cared for your mother, who lived alone. That's why I forgave you no matter how many times you canceled our date. You betrayed me like that and cheated on me, so don't play the victim.
Well, that's...
And you even used your mother to cover up your affair. You're so rude to me and to Stella. You're disgusting. How can you blame us for that?
Well...
The divorce is final, and you're going to pay alimony. You're going to have to take full responsibility for cheating on me. You and your cheating girlfriend better be ready.
Sorry.
Zoe, guess what? I just got a call from the company I had a job interview with. Thanks to you, I've been hired as a part-time office worker. I can use Excel, and the hourly rate is really good. Congratulations! I thought for sure you were going to get the job, and I'm so happy for you. I've been a stay-at-home mom just taking advantage of my husband for so long. I'm so happy that from now on I'll be able to earn money on my own. I didn't realize how great and wonderful it is to work with your own hands and earn money. I never thought this day would come. I can do what I want with my income and support myself. I am unbelievably happy. As long as you can use a computer, you can work no matter what your age or physical condition. It may be a little difficult at first, but once you get used to it, you may want to look for a job where you can work from home. Recently, remote work is on the rise, and there are many jobs that can be done from home. For example, data entry, online support, freelance work, etc. There are so many options out there. That's great, but first I need to sell the house. I'm one step closer to my dream. What? You're selling your house? That's a big decision. It's a place you've always cherished. I'm sure a lot of thought went into that decision. Why did you decide to sell it? I've been thinking about it ever since my husband passed away. I feel lonely living alone in a big house. I was thinking of moving to an apartment when I got a job. I wanted to live in a place that I could decorate to my taste. That's a wonderful dream. How about my apartment then? There was a vacancy the other day. What? In your apartment? Your apartment is in a convenient location and has great surroundings. There's a shopping mall and a park nearby, and transportation is great, right? Besides, I feel safer with you nearby. And if something goes wrong, I can always go to you for help. I'm really happy to live in such an ideal place. It's very convenient being so close to the station. The room that became available is on the lower 3rd floor, so the rent is quite cheap. Best of all, I'm in the same apartment. You can always come over on your days off. Sounds wonderful. I've decided to sign the contract already. Yeah. But are you sure you want to do this? You divorced Cameron. I'm not your mother-in-law anymore. You don't have to be this nice to just an old lady. What are you saying? I already consider you a friend, Stella. So please continue to be friends with me. I'm so happy I'm crying. I want to continue to be friends with you too, Zoe. If you want, you can come over for dinner every day. Thank you so much. I'll help you move in any time, so please feel free to call me. Well then, first of all, I have to get ready for the sale as soon as possible. I've got a job lined up, so I'll be busy. Ah, that's right. Can you keep Cameron in the dark about the sale of my house and where I'm moving to? Okay, but are you sure you don't want me to tell him about it? I don't even want anything to do with that stupid son anymore. Really, he has let me down. I trusted him so much and raised him to be a decent man, and he betrayed you and me like this. Just thinking about it makes me angry. I don't want anything to do with that boy anymore, and if I could, I'd cut him off completely. So I'm thinking I'm just going to leave him. Understood. I will do my best to help you start a new life. Don't worry about it.
Zoe, I'm in trouble. Do you know where my mom is? I tried to go back to her house, but to my surprise, the house had been sold before I knew it. I asked all my relatives and friends, and they all say they don't know where my mom is. I thought maybe you might know something.
Cameron, I'm sorry, but I have no idea where your mother is. I know you're in trouble, but I can't help you.
You and Mom always seem to get along so well. You said you spent time together even when I wasn't around. You know each other well, don't you? You really know where she is, don't you? I'm begging you. Don't lie to me and tell me.
I can't tell you what I don't know. No matter how well we know each other, I never heard anything about her new whereabouts. I have no idea where she went.
Oh no. Then where the hell did my mom go? The word is out about the divorce, and everyone is cold to me.
You know, what kind of son sends his mother to the hospital as an excuse for cheating on his wife? No wonder everyone despises you.
I really don't know what to do. If I don't have home, where am I going to live?
You should just go out and live on your own. Just rent an apartment or something. Oh, that's right. You were fired because you were caught cheating on me, weren't you? There's surprisingly few places that lend an apartment to unemployed people.
Did you know I was fired?
I heard about it. And I heard that the girl you were cheating on me dumped you. I heard she switched to a younger guy who has more money.
You know all that stuff?
She's a terrible woman to dump you after giving all the money you had. And what's more, I took almost all of your remaining money with property division and alimony. No job, no money, no home. You're going to have a tough life from now on.
If you know that much, please tell me where my mother is. I'm not going to ask you to get back together, so at least tell me where she is. First of all, I want to live with my mother and get my life back on track.
Don't you think about her feelings a little? She sold her house without telling you anything, right? Why can't you understand that she doesn't want to see her stupid son's face anymore?
Oh no.
You should at least try to start your life over by yourself. You brought this on yourself. Don't cause any more trouble for her.
Zoe, I beg you, please reconsider. I want to tell her how much I regret.
Regret? What are you talking about now? Don't tell me you've forgotten what you've done.
I'm really sorry. I'm ashamed of myself for doing such a stupid thing as cheating on you. I'm so sorry that I hurt you so much. So please, will you give me another chance?
A chance? How many times have I been betrayed by you? I'm not stupid enough to be fooled by those words anymore.
Zoe, I'm really going to change. I'll sort things out with my mother and I'll think about my life with you too.
Enough. I don't believe a word you say anymore. It's over.
Please, we used to be married, so help me out.
You are persistent. It's too late. I have moved on with my own life already. Please do not contact me or Stella anymore. If you ever contact me, I will consider legal action.
Oh no, my life is over.
After that, Cameron's lies and cheating came to light, and his life went to the bottom. He lost his job, his girlfriend dumped him, and all that was left was a small savings and a life of loneliness. He had to rent a small apartment by himself. He has no job, and it is hard for him to pay the rent, so he has to work part-time to make ends meet. It seems that he is living in a harsh reality, far from the glamorous life he used to lead. On the other hand, Stella has acquired computer skills and has been hired as a part-time office worker. Her efforts are truly amazing. She is now completely accustomed to her job and feels the joy of earning money on her own. Now that she has moved into my apartment, we are neighbors and support each other. As for me, my work is going well, and I'm spending quality time with Stella.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!